am speaking today as a woman who knows the pains of sexual harassment. I have paid dearly for it. And as I talk, I will be giving snippets, if possible, on very many cases where I have been sexually harassed. It's when I went for an industrial attachment in Port Harcourt. I was supposed to put up with another campus student, but because of lack of space in their hostel, she referred me to a friend outside campus, a single lady living by herself in a big compound. And few days of coming into that compound, I was alone. And Precious had gone out. Obviously, this predator noticed that I don't know much about him and I was alone. He noticed that somebody was not at home, and all he did was come into the boys' quarters. He lived in an upstairs in the big building, and this lady lived behind the upstairs in a boys' quarters where you can see through the windows what's going on. And I was alone in that room. And this predator knocks. As he knocked, I quickly opened the curtain to see who he was. And he was this gigantic young man standing before me. I thought I could give a direct answer to him while he leaves. Before I knew it, he pushed through the door and came in. I was moving around the room as if he's looking for something or making further inquiries about the lady that I live with or I was putting up with. Within splits of seconds, he is already making advances at me. I thought it was something you can just talk through and tell him, so, sorry, please, I don't want that. Because I felt he needed my consent, knowing full well that there was nobody in the room. So it was supposed to be a talking to, and I either reject or not. But this guy never did that. He pounced on me. I fought. Why I get angry when I remember it is the energy I exerted that day. I fought. The curtains was dropped. The door was open. As I tried to make my way to the door, this guy was overpowering me. I pushed and pushed and pushed. All the taekwondo tactics I had learned in school, I used them. He would come like this. I would fling myself this other way to lose his grip. It was a massive fight that I knew was at the point of death. I needed to save myself. I did a lot of things that I should do before God saved me. Imagine that gigantic person holding you this way, only to put you on the ground, and you are fighting him off. I fought, and God helped me. God helped me. Immediately, I could reach through the door. I ran out panting. You know how you sit back and reflect on what you just went through? Throughout the day, my thoughts was on what I went through. I shedded silent tears. I screamed silently. I imagined if a married man whose wife was heavily pregnant, a young lady at that, had taken advantage of me. He came out smiling like nothing happened. The landlady was in the building, but it's like they already know him as a despicable fellow. And they excuse everything. They laugh. Leave him, that is how he is. Because he felt he has some cash in his pocket and he's looking somewhat presentable or handsome.